Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors and welcome to Parquet. And yes, I did have to look up how to pronounce it. From what I know, which is really not a lot, this game is going to be similar to like Detroit Become Human, where you have the flow chart. So you can see how all of your actions and stuff reflect what's happening. Yeah, we can't even start a new game, so let's go get a play one. I also don't know the controls, so here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is so much shit. Okay. I, Mayoshi Manaka, have come to gravely regret my choice of employment. Don't we all at some point? Get off. Thank you. Ibuki Corporation is a second-tier electronics manufacturer. It's a company that's fairly well known across Japan. However, its glory days have long since passed. Time has done nothing but exacerbate the company's steady decline. Many employees fear for the inevitable. There are even rumors of management taking the money and running. Oh my god, it has a voice bar, so I know when I can read! Oh, thank you, Parquet! I love you! Appreciate the hell out of it. Of course, this was the only company that offered me a position, so I hardly had a choice in the matter. Oh, that also happens a lot. I currently work as a secretary for one of the company's directors. I studied foreign languages back in college, so I can interact with people from abroad to some extent. In all honesty, I think that's the reason I was hired. I was hoping to get a normal desk job, but lo and behold, I'm now a secretary. That's still a normal desk job. Unexpected to be sure, but it is what it is. Luckily, I can learn all the skills needed for my job via memory grafting. BMI, Brain-Machine Interface. The name is pretty self-explanatory, I suppose. It's a device that aids in connecting the human mind to technology. Obviously, the applications of this device are wide and varied. For example, you can watch movies or shows with it by transmitting the information directly into your brain. You can also use it as something of a VR device to play games. Conversely, you can also use it as a camera by turning your own side into a live visual output. Yo, live streams are about to be nuts! Those have become widely used to assist those who suffered brain injuries. That's also great. By amplifying weakened nerve transmissions, it allows people that would otherwise be paralyzed to move. Even blind and deaf people can see and hear because of the information that's transmitted directly into their brains via BMI. What's more, there are even BMI prostheses that have faster reflex timings than real limbs. Additionally, the nerve sensors in each limb can send feedback, allowing for even the sense of touch to be replicated. The BMI has become a household name because of its wide range of applications in the field of medicine. These days, research focuses on applying the system to medical support robots and to aid in the maneuvering of drones. However, BMI is most widely used for something called memory grafting. Essentially, you can implant the digitalized experiences of others directly into your brain to learn skills. I grafted all the skills I needed as a secretary into my brain, of course. This cutting-edge technology has made it easier to train workers in countries all across the globe, and has lowered the learning curves for jobs in any field. Now everyone has the ability to be proficient at something. But in that case, no one's proficient at anything. It's a convenient technology that has reduced employment hurdles, but on the flip side, it resulted in a shortage of available jobs. A lot of BMI are kept from the public for this reason, to preserve the societal hierarchy. These BMI are manufactured and sold by private electronics companies, though the details vary from company to company. Ibuki is, of course, one such BMI manufacturing company, and they've held quite a bit of influence in the industry. However, they've begun to lag behind their competitors in recent years. Their financial records aren't a pretty sight, from what I hear.
転職しようかな。でも今更転職先見つかるかどうか。
We actually change jobs. Not that there's a likely chance I'll find anything if I leave. Thinking about it is too stressful, so I stopped. Valid. Then one day, my boss summoned me.
君の仕事を少し変更させてもらう。
There will be some changes in your position.
ジムに移動とかでしょうか。
You might be moved to an office. And a pay cut too, maybe. This might be the right time to quit.
そうじゃない。君は別のものというか人形の世話をしてもらいたい。
Not quite. I want you to watch over someone. Well, a doll, to be specific.
人形？よくわかりませんけど、仕事なら。
A doll? I'm kind of confused, but okay. Then he takes me to a mysterious room. The work desk looks fine, but the bed, toilet, and shower room gets my attention immediately. It almost feels like they expect me to live in here. Oh no, is this actually what's going to happen to me? Do they want me to be some sort of an escort?
訴えるぞこの野郎。
Start explaining, or I'll sue your ass into oblivion. However, think for a second. I quickly realize there's no need to hire a lawyer. I spot a man already in the room. He must be the one living here. I've never seen his face before, but he appears to be around the same age as me. They aren't a deployee here, are they?
こいつの面倒を見てほしい。
I want you to watch over them.
どなたなんですかこの方は。
Who is this person, though?
さっき言っただろ。人形だ。
Did you hear me? They're a doll. He looks human to me.
こいつに会社を立て直させる。そのために手に入れた。
We brought them along to save the company. The story is getting more bizarre by the second.
つまりコンサルタントとかアドバイザーとかなんですかこの人。
So he's some sort of consultant or advisor.
そういう知識も移植されているらしい。
Well, supposedly the necessary information has been grafted onto them.
い
Supposedly.
いか。こいつの存在は公害禁止だ。極秘扱いとする。
Now look closely. Their existence is of the utmost secrecy. No one can find out anything. I'm about to tell. Ooh, I'm gonna tell my mom.
この部屋から出すこともな。常に鍵をかけておくように。
They're not to leave this room under any circumstances. Don't forget to keep the door locked. That's kind of fucked.
鍵も？いや、でもそれは。
I look back and notice there's no doorknob, and there's a keyhole where it should be. Alright, I think I understand what's going on. They're keeping this person locked in here. Wait, what the hell? They're straight up imprisoning them. Is that even legal? I hope I don't end up implicated in some sort of crime for doing this. I'd much rather not go to jail, thank you very much.
心配するな。警察沙汰になることはない。
Don't fret, you won't get in trouble with the law for doing this.
そう言われましても。
That's not very reassuring.
面倒ごとを避けるために説明しておく。
Here, allow me to explain. You'll feel much better about this when I do.
こいつは人の手で作られた人形のようなものだ。
What you are looking at is something akin to a doll. They are man-made. So are humans. What the hell am I hearing? This is total nonsense. What did I just say? Try that again. What the hell am I hearing? That was an R, not a W. Goddamn. This is total nonsense. Goodbye, speech therapy. I'll see you later.
天才を生み出す実験の中で生まれた試作品だ。
Their prototype model produced through experiments to create the perfect genius.
はあ、天才ですか。
Okay.
メモリグラフトを使えば天才を作れるんじゃないか。そう考えたやつがいたらしい。
Some people out there supposedly believe that the essence of a genius can be grafted onto a being.
いわゆる魂の移植ってことですか？
Are you talking about soul grafting?
でもそれは不可能だと言われてますよね。
There's the consensus that it's impossible though. Memory grafting is convenient, but it has limitations. When it comes to grafting human beings in their entirety, a vessel to house their consciousness. That consciousness is needed. However, it isn't easy for a human brain to maintain two different people. And that isn't the only problem with the notion. Due to the colossal value of information that comprises the human brain, properly converting that is exceedingly difficult. Hence, only individual experiences and skills can be grafted.
だが、分割された経験や技術を集めていけば、いずれは新たな人間になるのではないか。
Well, think about it. If you graft enough experiences and skills, aren't you essentially creating a new person? No. No, you're not.
それが優秀な人間の経験や技術であれば、天才になるのではないか。
If you could create the perfect human with the most extraordinary experiences and skills, would that not be what we call a genius?
なんてことを考えたやつがいたんだ。
One person thought such a thing was possible.
それがこの人ですか。
And this is them. They'd be some kind of Frankenstein monster. Wait. Wasn't that the name of the doctor that made the monster? Not that it matters.
よくそんな人体実験を OK しましたね、この人。
He must have been a pretty brave person to agree to that kind of experimentation.
詳しいことは私も知らんが、体も実験で生み出したらしいぞ。
I'm not privy to the details, but I do believe the body itself is a result of experimentation as well.
中身が空なら、意識が生まれるほどの大量な記憶も移植ができるはずだ、とな。
If the mind is a blank slate, it only stands to reason that it could gain consciousness by grafting a large amount of memory into it.
ああ、警察沙汰にならないっていうのはそういう。
Oh, so that's why we won't get in trouble with the police.
結局、計画は頓挫したらしいがな。
Anyhow, it seems that the plan has hit an impasse.
頓挫？でも、あれ？この人は失敗したってことですよね。
What does that mean? Is this person like a failed test subject or something?
詳しいことは知らんが、非合法な研究だからな。何か問題でも起きたんだろう。
Again, I'm not privy to the details, but this is underground illegal research, so perhaps something went wrong in that regard.
研究は凍結。それまでの成果は流出し、売り飛ばされた。巡り巡って私がそれを手に入れたわけだ。
The research was put on hold, the results gathered were disposed of, and finally they dumped this thing onto me.
はあ、そうなんですか。
I see. Is he seriously expecting me to believe this? What sort of impasse is he talking about? Do I even want to ask? No. So, creating the perfect genius story seems a bit too far-fetched. And honestly, even if such a thing were possible, I doubt the resulting specimen would end up in his hands of all people.
で、いつ起きるんですか？というか、目覚めるんですか？
So is he gonna wake up? I mean, he does wake up, right?
そのはずだが。
Well, they should.
いや、今まで目覚めたことはないらしいが。
I don't believe they've woken up once, as far as I'm aware.
は？目覚めたことはないって、
Seriously? Are you sure they're alive?
調整は済ませたから、次は目覚めると言われたんだ。
Some adjustments have been made, I'm told, so they should wake up soon. He definitely got scammed. Wait, there must be some kind of catch to this. I shouldn't take what he says at face value. Man, they don't pay me enough for this. Better start searching for a new job. However, the moment I think about it, the person's eyelids begin twitching.
目を開けそう。
His eyes are opening.
何？
What? The boss pushes me away and rushes over to the person. And then,
私のために働け！
you will work for me.
お前の生きる価値は私の役に立つことだ。覚えておけ。
You live to serve me, remember that.
そのためにお前は生まれたんだ。
You were born for that reason and that reason alone. What in the world is the nut job doing? Who would obey a self-centered bastard who talked like that? I'd be fuming if he tried that crap on me. This isn't the first time I've had this thought, but he really needs to work on the way he asks others for favors.
これが原因でこの人が仕事を断っても、私の責任にはならないよね。
So, if this guy refuses to work, better not be my problem. However, my worries were unfounded. The man was not the least bit upset by my boss's haughtiness. Actually, he did not display any hints of emotion whatsoever. He merely got up and did whatever he was told, no questions asked. He was more than capable, I found out. The results he produced went above and beyond expectations time and time again. He didn't stop at small spending reduction adjustments. The man planned structural reforms, including major proposal changes. And that's not even half of it. It's worth learning that he also has extensive BMI-related expertise. He came up with plans to improve Ibuki's BMI products as well. And his updates were received to critical acclaim, in order to single-handedly bring the company back into prominence. BMI is a cutting-edge technology that is being researched all across the world. I can't believe a single person holds such extensive knowledge on the field.
あの実験の話、マジだったわけ。
Was that whole experiment story true? I once tried asking him,
あなたは何者なんです？
what are you really? I don't know. No memories from before I woke up in this room. He answers, but his expression is still inscrutable? Inscrutable. The word. He says he doesn't know anything about his past, but he seems to not care. Or rather, he doesn't seem to have any emotion to lament his lost memories. He's like the boss said, a puppet, maybe a robot or an AI. I think I understand now. If he woke up in that state, it's no surprise that he'd just accept whatever commands were given to him.
こういうのも刷り込みっていうのかしら。
Maybe that submissive nature was grafted onto him too. Wouldn't that suck? I wonder... It's kind of a stretch. I wonder if he's an amnesiac. And they're like, this one will do. The reforms continued, and Ibuki's management improved dramatically. At the very least, the solvency problems had been all but squashed. There was some pushback to the change, of course. However, as a whole, the reforms were very popular among the employees, especially when the unnecessary meetings were cut back on, as well as the killer overtime most were subjected to. Pretty much all of his proposals have been adopted unconditionally. But not all of them.
取締役の解任、報酬の引き下げ、バカなことを言うな。
You want me to step down as director and take a pay cut? Please.
誰がそんな提案をしろと言った？私は役に立てと言ったんだ。
Out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm gonna listen to that. I told you you work for me.
二度とそんなくだらないことを言うな。分かったな。
If you dare suggest something like that to me again, you will regret it. The proposal was met with indignation. Naturally, of course. A person like him would never let go of their power and status. What surprised me, however, was the displeasure in the man's expression as the proposal was shot down. That is, if I wasn't imagining that. The shift in his expression was so subtle that I thought I couldn't help but doubt myself. After all, it was the first time I'd ever seen him display emotion. Half a year later, sales were on a steady upward trend. Now Ibuki is the undisputed industry leader of Japanese BMI manufacturers. However...
まだだ。こんなものでは足りない。業績を上げて息吹をもっと大きくしろ。
That's enough. Ibuki needs to go higher.
お前にはそれだけの能力があるんだ。価値を示せ。
It's the only thing you're good for. Come on, earn your damn keep.
必要なことは何でもしろ。わかったな。
I need you to do whatever needs to be done. Again, he appears unhappy. In fact, the expression on his face is one of complete irritation. There's no longer any doubt in my mind. His emotions are writ? Wait. His emotions are writ large on his face. I used to think he was something like a robot. At some point he started displaying emotion. Whatever needs to be done. He mutters under his breath. The irritation has disappeared from his face. Instead, the corner of his mouth quirked into a slight smile. It's like the smirk of some villain plotting their revenge. I have the faintest idea what's on his mind. He's about to fuck this up. However, I could tell he's changing as a person. It's my impression, at least.
にしても、どうするつもりなんだろう。
So what are you planning to do? Whatever needs to be done. Homie's about to start just the worst fucking scandal. How much you want to bet? So they're like, ew, gross, bye. Like fucking reality show people. How they like make drama, make controversy before like the start of a show or the start of a season or something like that. How much you want to bet that's what he's thinking about right now. And then...
どういうつもりだ、貴様!
What the hell do you think you're doing? My boss flips into a rage. He's evidently less than pleased about what has been done. I can see why.
誰がこんなことをしろと言った？私の役に立てと！会社を大きくしろと！
When did I ever tell you to do this? I told you to make the company bigger. I told you to make yourself useful.
なのにお前は私を解任だと！そんなこと認められるはずがあるか！
I love this man. Fuck the director. How dare you try to have me removed? Like how I'm gonna stand for this. It's the very same proposal to have my boss step down that was rejected once. Without authorization, he couldn't force it through. However, faced with that challenge, he decided to simply give himself that authority. So he purchased 51% of the company's stock! That said, that was his only course of action. He persuaded several major shareholders, won the favor of other senior executives, and garnered support that way. Still, how in the world did he manage to do that? were the memories of a con man also grafted onto him. Good for him, honestly. You go, Slay Queen. My subject. I actually helped him by purchasing some stock. Very small amount, of course. But the company can be kept afloat. I'm happy to do my part of the change.
貴様がこうしていられるのは一体誰のおかげだと
How dare you do this to me? It's a necessary action for Ibuki's prosperity, the man says, his tone flat.
なんだとどういう意味だ
Excuse you? What is that supposed to mean? It means you fucking suck. You're the worst. Get out. If the current management does not change, there's a chance the company will stagnate and spiral toward bankruptcy once again. I'm gonna save real quick. Oh
セーブ
Jesus.
する
Oh Jesus. Yes. Yay. Okay, we're good. Therefore, it'll be safer and more secure for me to run it myself, he says. You pretty much called him incompetent. Good for him.
バカな私がこの会社の
You're out of your mind. I'm this company's. You're about to be this company's janitor if you can't fucking figure it out. Not that there's anything wrong with the janitor. I'm just saying that if he's not going to be able to do his job, then he shouldn't be in that position. My boss was frothing at the mouth in rage. However, he begins to stammer.
私は
Him. Shoulders drop and he stands there stunned.
くそなんてことだ貴様のような出来損ないにくそ
Damn it. Damn you. How could this happen? How could a defective test subject like you do this to me? Well, you failed one time. Do it again.
出来損ないの人形に
Goddamn useless puppet. This concludes the hidden truth behind Ibuki's miraculous revival and hostile takeover. Now that he can institute proposals with ease, Ibuki is going from strength to strength, and making the company prosper just like he was asked to. Ultimately, he did obey the order he was given, ironically enough.
もしかしてこれって一種の反抗期かしら
Maybe this is like his rebellious teen phase or something. One day, he came to me with a question. What are humans? And what is normal?
はい
Excuse me? What are humans? What is normal? I like how his name is just he.
何をおっしゃってるんです
What? I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you're asking. I ask, feeling a bit nervous. There's no reason why I should be, so why? How could he say something like that with a straight face? Do you remember what your boss told me? I'm a defective puppet.
ああ言ってましたね
Oh, yeah, I guess he did say that.
ただの負け惜しみみたいなものだと思いますけど
I thought he was just saying that because he was mad, though. Well, either way, it is true that I'm abnormal. I realize that myself. He always knew about his origins. Oh, he already knew about his origins before taking over the company. However, he feigned indifference at first. Lately, however, he seems very concerned about his existence. At some point, his tone also became a lot more cordial. He started speaking like a person instead of a robot. I never expected him to start asking me these weird questions. How am I supposed to answer him? I've been thinking because of that.
はあ何をでしょう
Okay, thinking about what? What it means to be a normal human. Do you know?
それは難しい問題ですね
That's a bit of a difficult question. Please leave me out of this. Indeed, the concept of normalcy itself is subjective. It's hard to come up with an exact answer.
微妙に違う感がありますけど、それでいいです。はい。
I don't really understand what you just said, but sure, let's go with that. I think I should learn more about myself.
はい。
Hmm? Oh, right. I want to go on a journey of self-discovery. So that's where this is going. He wants to go on a soul-searching trip. I want to know more. There's hearing that gives me a second-hand embarrassment. I'm not really serious about this, so I should respond appropriately. No harm in learning more about the world, I suppose.
わかりました。それで、私は何をすればいいんですか？
We can't let him out of the room. Our boss be mad. Alright, so what would you like me to help you with? There's something I want you to prepare, but for now.
はい、何でしょう？
What can I do for you? Can you give me a name?
名前ですか？
I'm gonna give you a name. Is that strange for me to ask? Our name's normal.
いえ、気にする方が普通と言いますか、当然の反応だと思います。
No, I'm actually kind of glad you're finally concerned about having no name. My old boss, who threatened him like a puppet, never gave him one. Once I suggested that he do, but he snapped back at me and told me it was unnecessary. And I fully expected the puppet himself to feel the same. Perhaps because I witnessed how emotionless he used to be. I was convinced that he would never feel the need for a name. So hearing this from him now is terribly surprising.
私が決めていいんですか？
Are you sure you want me to give you a name? You're the only other one here.
それはそうなんですけど。
Well, fair point. Due to the takeover incident, a number of employees do know of his existence. However, they know nothing more. He's regarded by everyone as a mysterious figurehead, and I'm his only point of contact. Though I'm not complaining about my job, I don't mind it. You're the only one who's acknowledged me since I woke up. I have no one else but you, so I'd like you to decide.
そこまで言われたら、じゃあ、
Well, if you insist. I doubt he'll get a joke if I try to dodge the subject with a silly name. Guess I should just pick something simple. I need a first name and a last name. I should pick a name I'm familiar with instead of trying to go with something unique.
いぶき。
Ibuki.
いぶきかなとっていう名前はどうですか？
How about Ibuki Kanado? Ibuki for the company. Kanado? Well, he always seemed like a wish granter. And Kanao means grant wishes in Japanese. So maybe that'd be a fitting choice. Though I'll keep that to myself, as it's kind of embarrassing to admit. Ibuki Kanado. Ibuki Kanado. Ibuki Kanado. Okay, I like that.
そうですか？お気に召したのなら良かったです。
Oh, do you? That's good. Thanks for giving me a name. I'm a little surprised. He thanked me for my work before, yes. But this is different. Rather than a business formality, it feels sincere. This is the first time I've seen him so genuinely touched by someone's actions. He's changed much since the day we met.
いえ、そんな頭を下げてもらうほど大したことでもありませんから。
Oh, you really don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything big.
それよりも用意してほしいものに関して連絡をもらえれば対応しておきますので。
Anyway, just tell me what you want prepared and I'll have it done. Alright. That's how I begun helping him prepare for his journey of self-discovery. It sounds harder than it actually is, to be honest. If he's setting out to find himself and learn about the world, the less he brings, the better. That's apparently the basics for him, like money and a smartphone to stay in contact. The rest is his choice.
にしても自分探しね。
Still, what a crazy thing to do. I'm a bit worried, but he should be fine. I mean, this is Japan. Even if he runs into problems, he'll manage, probably.
言われるままに従順だったのが反抗期を経て今度は思春期？
So first he obeyed like a good boy, and went through his rebellious phase. And now he's in his adolescence.
中二病はないのかしら？
Well, I just hope he doesn't act cringy like most teens.
何にしても大きくなっちゃって。
But he's growing up, that much is true.
いや、なんで私この年で子育ての考えにふけってるんだろう。
Well, I think I'm a little too young to be feeling sentimental over a bird leaving the nest.
仕事しよう。
Better get back to work. Ah! Fuck!
パルケ。
God damn it! Wow! Alright, that was a prologue for Parquet! I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here, so that way, next time, we can fully get started on the game itself. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you later.